Due to this pandemic, you know that there are so many people who are worried, who are planning to come to Canada, and there are international students as well. And we have some update about the travel restriction for Canada. So watch this video till the end. If you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed to the channel, I will definitely recommend you to subscribe the channel so that you can get update about Canada immigration. Let's start with the video. So a lot of you were worried when you will be able to travel to Canada. There is a new update which came on 8th of October. So let's discuss about that. Canadian government has been very generous. They have been letting few people enter to Canada on compassionate ground and on emergency basis. But as you know that cases have been increasing in past 1 month. So there have been some updates, and now the good news is that travel restrictions have been loosening up. So there have been travel exemptions on these categories. One is couple, extended family members, compassionate reasons, and international students. So let's talk about long-term couples. And now the travel restrictions have been loosened up. So couple can travel if one of the family member is outside Canada and they are long-term couple, they will be able to travel to Canada. Now let's talk about extended family members. So earlier there was a restriction on the extended family members to travel to Canada, but now that has been lifted up. But still you will need a valid reason to travel to Canada, and of course you will need an authorization letter from the PR holder in Canada, and then the extended family members will be able to apply for the travel visa for Canada. So that's a good news, but still I will recommend only travel in emergency situation. Although travel restriction has been lifted up for extended family members, but still the cases have been increasing. There will be risk on travel. So even if you are extended family member and you are planning to travel to Canada, take extra precautions and travel only in emergency situation. Now let's talk about international students. So designated institutions which are approved by either territorial government or provincial government, and if they have COVID-19 readiness plan, can allow international student to enter in Canada. But that can only happen after 20th of October. So all the international students, you should check with your institute if they have all this plan and if you will be able to travel to Canada after 20th of October. Earlier there was strictly travel ban for international students, but now it has been opening up. So you should check with your college and institution. Now let's talk about the people who are traveling to Canada on compassionate ground. Either there are relatives or close family members is seriously ill, or there is a case of death, or there is a critical injury. So they will be able to travel to Canada on compassionate ground, and there will be some potential limited release from quarantine as well. So maybe for those people, they don't have to quarantine for 14 days, but there will be some leeway on that. Now apart from these categories, let's see who all can travel. So Canadian PR and citizen can travel to Canada. There is no restriction on that, although you will have to quarantine and other rules are applied. Immediate family member of PR and Canadian citizens can also travel on non-discretionary reasons. Temporary foreign workers who have valid work visa or have been approved for valid work visa and do not have the valid work visa but they have the approval can also travel to Canada. Other category, people having COPR which was approved before 18th of March 2020 and not residing in US. Other than US, they can be in any country. They can also travel to Canada. Other category is if you have COPR approved and you are in USA, you can travel. Doesn't matter if your COPR was approved before 18th of March or after 18th of March. So these are all the cases who will be able to travel to Canada. But let me tell you, in all the cases, you will need an authorization letter that you will have to show at the airport. So make sure that you have all the documents to justify the reason why you're traveling to Canada, because you will be asked to show that at the airport, and you should have a quarantine plan that will be asked at the airport as well. And my personal suggestion would be the same, that only travel in emergency situation and in unavoidable situation, because cases in Canada are increasing now. Maybe the testing is increasing, or I don't know the reason, but you can check in the graph that cases have been increasing and government is taking some extra precautions now. And also winter is coming. So if you can avoid travel till December, that will be great. And you're looking for a legal advice for Canada immigration, there is a link down below. You can talk to a licensed immigration consultant who will be able to answer your queries about Canadian immigration and will be able to suggest you which is the best immigration program for you to come to Canada, or any other immigration related queries. So I hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe the video and comment down below if you have any questions. Till next time, stay safe and stick around.